So 3-minute videos is truly only an introduction worthy length time to get into this topic. And a lot of the things that I want to talk about really require deep listening and thinking and vastness, the idea of vastness or infinite, infinity is, it's overwhelming. And so, why I had a change in my perspective of like learning when I started studying yoga a while into it. Actually, I participated in a training that I wasn't able to complete. It was way over my head. I had only participated in one type of yoga, which was hot yoga, and this one was not only it was being done, the hot yoga training I was in, everyone was like at least like 10 years older than me anyways, but in this other training, everyone was significantly older than me, but they also had like a real, I was actually maybe more aware at this time, but they had a real corporate thing about their style. And so I was there like asking if I could like clean the studio in exchange for classes, and I wasn't quite like on their page when it came to certain things, and the practice itself was very different from the hot yoga, but I still liked learning. Actually, I had some pretty like during that training for 2 weeks I forgot that I smoked cigarettes. Like, I'm like a heavy smoker, and for 2 fucking weeks, I'll tell you more about that later, but I literally forgot that I even smoked during that training. So during that training, somebody came in and talked about her lessons in Sanskrit, and she got a PhD in Sanskrit in California and wanted to study from someone in India, and sent thousands of letters or hundreds of letters to people, and because she was a woman, no one would take her. Finally, somebody took her and let her only recite the alphabet. After getting a PhD, he had her recite only the alphabet for 6 months. And she talked about how there was this man who would do, I think it was tree pose or mountain pose, but he was only practiced that one posture. And she explained that even though he only practiced that one posture, when he did that posture, he beamed light. And this idea of like becoming super focused, and it seems really boring and minimalistic, but this idea of like honing in on one thing or like a few aspects actually opens you up, and it helps you deal with the overwhelm of all of the information.